there. Okay? I don't give a shit.
What's up, y'all? I'm recording this vlog on my phone because the battery to the camera died. And I got a few things I need to discuss. Looks like it's gonna rain, which is wonderful. The first thing is with the gas situation, with my natural gas. For those of you who haven't been paying attention, I moved into this home, which I love because it's mine. But I moved in here on the 1st of August. And my gas has not been connected the entire time. There was an issue with the valves or the pipes or something. And by the way, I'm not gonna apologize for the way the background looks like. I'm a photographer and I create content, so that's my ring light and my 5-in-1 deflector for my photography. So, and then Zeus is right here. Anyway, so since I moved in, I haven't had any gas to cook with. My range is a gas range. When I say range, I mean stove, for those of you who don't know. The stove requires natural gas in order to operate, as does my heat. So as we're getting into the months that start to get a little colder, if I don't get any gas, I won't have any heat. So it is important for me to get the gas up and running. The guy that sold me the home has been working with the inspector and the gas company to make sure that I get gas. On yesterday, I believe it was, they came out, well, he replaced the valves that needed to be replaced. They came out and they tested the lines and they told him that on Monday somebody will be out here to install a meter for me, which means Monday is the day that I will have gas. So we're hoping for Monday. The second thing is, yesterday I went to go get my smoothie, and when I got back, the house was a little warmer than usual. I like to keep my place cold for several reasons. One of them being, I have sinus allergies. My nose is almost always stopped up. So breathing cold air helps me feel like I can breathe. Otherwise, I feel like I can't breathe. Yesterday when I got home, my house felt warmer than usual, and I wasn't sure why. I usually keep it between 70 and 72. But the thermostat was reading that inside the house, it was 76. And I was like, yeah, no, that can't happen. So I, hit the button just to kind of trip it on. And it ran all night long without turning off. And it still didn't get cool in here. And I was like, damn, it's probably frozen. Which lets me know that it's an old unit. It needs to be replaced. There's no reason I should be able to put that bitch on 65 and have it not freeze, for a legit unit. But this unit has been attached to this house since it's been sitting here for the last few years. And so I called the guy up and I was like, hey, I can't. Please help me do something about the AC. See if you can get the AC guy to come out, maybe look at it or something. So he actually came over because he needed to replace a piece of the siding on the house. He came in and he looked at it himself and he was like, I opened it up and it is pretty dusty down there, so the guy can't come out until Monday. So he said he's gonna go to the store, to the Home Depot, and see if he can find a standalone unit that I can put in my window in the interim until Monday at least, so I'm not in here sweltering, because it is supposed to be hotter these next few days. That's why I was saying right now it looks like it's about to rain, which is good because rain cools things down, which means I may be able to stay in here at least until he gets back with the AC unit. Well, the AC unit will either need to be repaired or replaced. Not sure what that's gonna cost, but I'm sure we can work it out some kind of way. I'm just looking forward to that relief, So I'm really grateful that he's so willing to help me by getting an AC unit and putting it in here so that I'm not suffering. So that much I'm grateful for. And then come Monday, he said the issue isn't a big issue. It's probably just the compressor. So that's an easy fix for all intents and purposes. So looking forward to that as well. The next thing is, there's a young lady whose YouTube channel I've been watching. I was actually watching one of her videos right now. And I shouted her out a few vlogs ago. And then I kind of realized that there's quite a bit of drama surrounding her channel. And I'm noticing that being a pattern, because I also used to watch another young lady, and her videos were entertaining. Her child was cute and funny, and her husband was entertaining and fine, I must say. But then those videos started to take a turn for the worst. It went from positive, happy, uplifting mom life, to depressed, he cheated, somebody broke in. Like, every vlog, it was something detrimental that happened. And it was like, I'm so invested that I'm sharing her emotions, those negative emotions. And I was like, nah, bruh, like, I'm good. Like, I don't need to share your negativity with you. There is something that I've learned in life, which is everybody is going to go through life and experience life in different ways. The way that you perceive it is your choice. A lot of people think that, oh, my husband cheated on me, so I'm gonna be sad. If you choose to be so, you don't have to choose to be sad. You can choose to look at that and say, well, my husband cheated on me. That tells me I want a husband that's gonna be faithful to me. And that's my mindset, and I get that. That's not everybody. And it's neither here nor there, whether it's easier said than done or not. The point is, perspective plays a huge part in what happens next. So if your husband cheats on you and it's okay to feel those emotions. I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm sad, I'm heartbroken, I'm furious. Feel those emotions. But your next step ought to be, well, what did this teach me? What did this show me about what I want? It showed me that I want a man who's faithful, who loves me, who's a good father to his children, etc., etc., etc. That way, you get the right energy moving to attract now the things that you do want, rather than perpetuating that negative cycle of ain't shit niggas in your life. And this is not a topic I'm gonna stay on. I just noticed in watching this young lady's channel, even though I shouted her out in my other videos, her videos are now taking that same turn. And it was surprising to me. Well, it wasn't really that surprising. But I found out that she was in concert with these other vloggers that I used to watch that I no longer watch for that same reason. And I was like, that makes sense. Because these same young ladies use those tactics to get views. He left me. He hit me. He cheated on me. Somebody broke into my house. I can't believe this happened. My card got declined at the store. Why? Because those are things that people click on. People tend to gravitate. And when I say people, I mean, like the vast majority of the people who are on YouTube. They like the drama, Real Housewives. I mean, why do y'all watch that shit? Because it's entertaining. It's something to get you riled up, gets the blood pumping in your veins. That's why people do that on YouTube. It's clickbait. It's so you can come and click on their video and they can make money, because whether you like it or not, YouTube is a business. We get paid based on the view count from the ad revenue. So it reminded me why my channel is the way that it is, why it's different over here, why I need to stay focused on remaining in a positive mindset and remembering the things that I've learned, that I've taught myself, the things that I've come to know as truth, the perspective that I can choose regardless what happens, which is why I can be 22 days into the month without gas and be fine. You understand? Is it frustrating? Yeah. I want to cook. I'm tired of eating out. I want to cook. I have food in my freezer that I want to cook. But can I do something about it right now? No. I have to wait until Monday. So the only thing to do is to find a different perspective. Well, what can I do in the meantime? I got apples. I got water. I went and got some pasta from Carrabba's. I can eat on that. Like, I can go get my smoothie. I can run down the road and get something. I can go to my friend's house. She said I can come over and use her range instead. I have options. And that is my power. I use the power of positivity to draw more people who are seeking positivity to my channel. I am not going to post drama on my channel to get views. That's one thing you will not see me do. Which is why my videos aren't as frequent as these other ladies' videos are. And yeah, they make good money, but I make more money. And not only that, I draw a different crowd of people who appreciate the positive perspective that I give to them. Because then they look at their own life and they say, well shit, my situation isn't the best either. But if I look at it this way, it makes me feel better. And you know what feeling better does? It gets a different energy flowing in your life, in your body. You want to feel good. We all want to feel good. I don't get on camera and cry. As a matter of fact, I don't even cry in my real life. When things happen, I don't have time to cry. It's time to put in work, you know? It's time to make some shit move. It's time to get some shit going. I can cry later. By the time it's over and everything is in order, I don't need to cry no more because I feel better. And that is what's important. So I'd been watching her videos because I noticed that in the beginning, they were real positive. They were real fun. It was great to watch her. But nowadays it's like every video is drama, 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 drama. And then you come to find out that she fucked some nigga she didn't know, thought she was pregnant. She's doing coke in Houston. Like, is that what you have to resort to get views? Pardon me, I'm not even gonna edit that out. Is that what you have to resort to get views? Like, there's people that are asking me constantly, hey, you got any more down the rabbit hole stories? We want to hear some more stories. We want to hear some more stories. Why? Because people like drama. People like the bullshit. The difference is, I share those stories from my past as hope to other people who may have been going through the same thing. To show them, yeah, I came through that. And here I am today, stronger than ever. That is why I do it. I tell those stories so you can gain a better understanding as my followers, as the people who support me and my channel. So you can gain a better idea of who I am and where I come from. Because we all come from different places in life. And we all don't react the same to everything. I tell you guys these stories so that you understand, number one, I'm a real ass bitch. I'm transparent as fuck. I don't sugarcoat. I don't hide anything. I take responsibility for what I've done. I take responsibility for what I say. I take accountability for my actions. And I tell my story from my perspective. And I'm very unapologetic about the way that I live my life. Do you know why? Because I'm the one that's living my life. It's me. I don't know if you guys heard that knock, but that's, there's a tree that hangs over my house, and every now and then it drops these little fruits on the roof and they go rolling off. It took me a couple of days to get used to that. But I'm the one who's living my life. I'm the one who's paying my bills. I'm the one who's feeding myself. I'm the one who's fucking myself. So if I want to share a story about my life, because I believe, number one, it'll be cathartic for me, and number two, it may help someone else who's in the same or similar situation to understand you can overcome this. If I did it, then so can you, because we're both human. I'm not superhuman because I have a camera and I know how to post videos and edit on YouTube. I'm not some celebrity. I'm a regular bitch. Okay? I'm a regular bitch. I'm a regular bitch living in Ohio. I'm not some super special person. I share these things because I want people to know that you're not alone. If you're going through something, you're never alone. There is always someone else who can relate to your story. And that's why I share those stories. That one video about me being molested when I was 11, that video's got more than 1 million views. Why? Because people like drama. People like to hear the bullshit. And it's relatable. That tells you how many people have been molested who may still be getting molested and don't know how to overcome it. They don't know how to deal with it or cope with it. They don't know who to tell. I get DMs all the time from women and men, little boys. My dad is touching me. My uncle is touching me. What can I do? Who can I tell? Where can I go? And I give them a space to confide in me because I've been there. I want my channel to be a positive place where people can come. And realizing that this young lady got caught up in drama and then tried to spin that drama so she could make money off of it, that's appalling to me because it's deceitful to your subscribers to put on a facade, to pretend that someone broke into your house, to pretend that your husband left when he really didn't. It's just not fair. It's not fair to your subscribers, to the people that are loyal to you. It makes them start to question your existence, your channel, everything. And now she's got people that are reacting to her videos and picking out the lies. Why are you lying? Just tell the truth. And that's another thing. I got caught in a lie one time because I'm that kind of person. I make the same mistake once. I learn from my mistakes. When I got caught up in that lie, I didn't like the way that shit felt at all. It made me feel cheap. It made me feel exposed. Like an uncovered wire. I felt exposed in a bad way. And I wasn't too fond of that feeling. So I said to myself, I need to keep it real. Zeus. Come here. He's licking his balls and that shit is, you loud as fuck, nigga. You loud as fuck licking your balls. Chill out. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. I make it a point. I told myself, I need to be honest. I need to really search myself and figure out who I am. Understand how I feel and convey that as accurately and effectively as I can. Tact is a huge part of that. Because when you're telling someone, for example, that you're no longer in love with them after 7.5 years, there should be a certain level of tact. And that's another story that I'm going to share with you guys on my Rabbit Hole series is Xavier. His name is tatted on my chest. Xavier is somebody that I met when I was right around 16. And I stayed with him for about 7 years. And I was very, very insensitive in the way that I ended things with him. And it wasn't fair to him. He didn't deserve that. But I can accept that because I know that I fucked up. I know that I was young, but I'm not going to blame it on the fact that I was young. It's just the fact of the matter. I was young when I met him. Very young. I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know who I was. All I know is this big, tall, muscular, bald-headed, caramel-skinned was into me, and I was into him too. Fuck it. But I'm gonna tell that story in one of my videos for that series. But I started vlogging so that I could be more open and transparent with the people that support me the most. You guys are incredible. You guys watch my content, you like my content, you enjoy it, you share it with the people that you love, you comment, you talk to me. You follow my Twitter. I appreciate that so much. So I don't want to overburden you guys with down the rabbit hole videos just because they get the most views when there's so much more to me. And these young ladies, sometimes they have to go fishing for content because sometimes you just ain't doing shit. Like me, I'm usually either gaming or watching YouTube videos or Netflix. And that's not very entertaining. That's not content that I can put up and have people go, ooh, I like this. This is so good. Like, y'all are going to be like, bitch, you could have left this like where it was, you know? So I don't want to drag this out. I've already been talking for 20 minutes. I said all that to say, this is a reminder that you will never come to my channel for drama. You're not going to see me get caught up in the shit that these bitches get caught up in. And I use bitches as a loose term. I use it for every woman. I use it for myself. Because, kind of like the word nigga, you know? Some people use it as a term of disrespect, but we use it as a term of endearment among our people. I feel the same way about the word bitch. I'm a bitch. And if you're going to call me a bitch, say it with your chest. And when I refer to other women, I refer to them as bitches. It's no disrespect, it's just what it is. That's how I talk. So, I'm not going to get caught up in drama like these bitches. They linked up, some shit happened, and this bitch ran her motherfucking mouth. Like, open the can of worms, and now you got everybody mad at you and putting receipts online. People are recording the live, like, the drama. And I thought to myself, I'm so happy that there is no drama in my life for me to share with these people. If I want to share drama with you guys, I literally got to reach back into my past because I currently have zero drama. And that's the way I like it. Zero drama. I'm living my best life in Ohio, in the woods, and it feels fantastic. I couldn't be happier. And anybody who doesn't see that happiness, maybe you're not happy with yourself. And that's okay too. There was a time when I wasn't happy with myself. It takes time. But work at it. Keep working at it. Keep working at it. Keep working at it. Don't give up. Keep working at it. It's worth it. So that's what I came on here to say is basically I'm unsubscribing from her channel because I don't do drama. And if I watch her channel too often, that drama is going to find its way into my home. You guys have to understand, taking things in isn't always what you eat. Consumption isn't always a physical act. What you watch, what you take in through your eyes, what you take in through your ears, what you take in with your energy, your body, that stuff stays with you and it manifests itself into your own life. So if you're the type of person who had drama show up out of nowhere, but you constantly watching, you know, Real Housewives of Atlanta, come on, baby. Come on, put two and two together. Take accountability. Now, if you don't mind that, then fine. But if you're upset about the drama that's ensuing in your life, and you know that although you do live a fairly good life, you have a weakness for these drama-filled reality shows and these drama-filled YouTube videos, maybe you need to make a different choice. Maybe you need to make a different choice. I feel good today. I got some ice cold water. I put a couple of bottles of water in the refrigerator, and I have some cranberry juice concentrate that I poured in there. Cleanse my urinary system. Why not? And I'm strong enough to be able to watch these things without allowing it to seep into my life because I understand that her drama is not my drama. I know how to separate the two. But I am going to unsubscribe from her channel, and it's unfortunate because she's capable of so much more than spilling tea about what's going on in her marriage. That, for me, should have never made it to YouTube. Never. But it generates views. So I can understand both sides of that equation. Because there's people that are telling her, why the fuck are you bringing your personal business like this to YouTube? But, and her defense is, this is my life. I share what the fuck I want. Touche. But be prepared to deal with the backlash. Because there are people that are going to pick you apart. You start sharing your personal life, and people will pick you apart. So you got to be prepared for that. You can't get mad at people for having an opinion about something that you divulged, which you probably should have kept your mouth shut about. Nobody on YouTube should know that her and her husband have separated, and she's left with the kids, and her mom is living with her, and he's staying in hotels. Like, I shouldn't know all of that about her life. I'm not fucking her. But that's what she's sharing on her channel. These are the things that she's telling us. And it's no wonder she feels like she's alone and she's stuck in this vicious cycle of negativity. Like, that's the way energy works, baby. That's the way energy works. You give any negative energy just the tiniest bit of momentum, and it's gonna run like wildfire. So, again, I said I didn't want to make this long. 26 minutes of me talking is enough. I wanted you guys to know the updates on those two situations. Right now, it's comfortable in here. The sun's not shining. You heard the thunder. It's about to rain. So I'm good for now. And the guy said he's going to go grab me just a standalone unit to put in this window right here in my room so that I can stay cool until Monday when the AC guy can come out. So AC guy will be here Monday. The gas people will be here Monday to put my meter in. And I should be good to go. I think he's going to come back and I think he wants to hang another door, but I'm not sure where. I don't think I need another door. I mean, I need closet door in my bathroom, but not really because it's my bathroom. So like I don't need a door on my bathroom or on my closet door in the bathroom. But I guess we'll see. This video I'm going to edit right now and put up. So today is Saturday, August 22nd. Let me just double check that to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. Yes, so today is Saturday, August 22nd, and this video is going to go up today. And as my final thoughts for this video, I want you guys to know, or to bear in mind, what you watch, what you listen to, the people that you're around, your environment, the way it feels to you. All of that has a tendency to permeate your life if you allow it to. So be selective. I wouldn't say be picky. I would say be selective about what you watch, what you listen to, who you put yourself around, the environments that you find yourself in. All of these things have energy. And if you're not selective enough, they can cause momentum to get started in your life in a way that you didn't intend for momentum to get started. And I'm hoping that that makes sense. I want you guys to remember that my channel is a place of positivity and optimism and love and happiness and acceptance. Acceptance is key. I don't care who you are, where you come from, who you love or hate. None of that matters to me. I love you unconditionally. I don't even have to know you. If you are a living, breathing being, and you are watching this video right now, you are loved by Megan. Unconditionally so. There is nothing that surprises me. There's nothing that's going to make me judge you. We all go through shit. The difference is how you react to it, because you always have a choice. You always have a choice on how you react to the things you experience in life. And this is a perfect example. How many of you could keep your cool without gas for 22 days in a new house when your AC goes out and you're hot? Perspective. So thank you for allowing me to share my positivity and optimism, my perspective on life. Because no, I'm not one of these drama-filled bitches. I don't have a nigga that's doing me dirty. I just don't. I don't have a bitch that's doing me dirty. Nobody's cheating on me. Nobody's hitting me. Nobody's using me against my will. I'm not dying, you know what I mean? Like, there's no illness, there's no sickness, there's no bullshit. I mean, there's this situation in my chest, which in another video I'll talk about in more detail, because YouTube is a large platform, and if I can solicit doctors, holistic doctors, physicians, who can give me some advice on what I should do, or if there are people out there who have viable solutions to what I am experiencing, then those are the people that I want to attract and talk to. Because the reason why I want to do that video is primarily because there's a ton of people who keep telling me, you need to go to the doctor, you need to go to the doctor. Well, bitch, not everybody can just hop the fuck up and go to a doctor. Doctors cost money. This shit ain't free. Doctors require insurance because this shit is not cheap. And a situation like what is possibly going on with me is definitely not going to be cheap. So if you want me to get up and go to the doctor so bad, send me some money so I can go to the fucking doctor. Get me some insurance so I can go to the doctor. If not, simple as that. Don't you think I want to go to the doctor? Don't you think I want to get the surgery that will give me my voice back and help me feel better? Like, don't you think I want to do these things? It's a process. I'm going to do a whole separate video on that. This video is, I'm shutting it down right now. So, I'm unsubscribing from her channel, and we're going to keep it positive and high spirits over here. Okay? So just bear that in mind. And when my camera charges up, I'll try to do a little bit of vlogging later on, but it's Saturday, so chances are good I'll vlog once he gets back with the AC unit, and we'll check that out when he gets here. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.